Force's car is here, and it will be ready very shortly. They're right behind the water box, so she's getting strapped in right now, doing a hurry-up job, but also trying to keep the routine in place with the way she got into the car, as she always does each and every week. So they are going to be ready to go in just a matter of moments. A tremendous job by this team as they came through a lot of adversity just to get out here.
When we talk about adversity, Matt Hagan has said, Dickie, that this has been a long time coming for you guys. What does a win in these conditions do for your confidence?
Well, it does a lot, obviously. You know, we've struggled all year long, and just trying to work out some new parts and pieces, you know, and it takes time, you know. But I can't say enough about the crew guys, you know, with the short turnaround, the live TV. They did an excellent job. I'd like to thank Don Schumacher for giving us the opportunity to do this, and we're excited.
Great job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Helmet comes off. Face mask, earplugs come out.
Big smile comes out.
Man, and a big smile, he says indeed. First win of the year. How much has this been eating on you and your team, Matt?
You know what? It takes a lot of pressure off. And, you know, Dickie Venables has been beating himself up. And, you know, you just kind of keep rooting that guy on because he's smart, and, you know, and he's got it together now. And the car's going down the racetrack, and he's racing smart. So just super proud of my guys. Everybody that's been turning wrenches on this Mopar Express Lane car just did a phenomenal job. They put a hell of a race car into me today. Just can't say enough to Mellow Yellow and our series sponsor for keeping us going. And thanks, brother. You know,
what did he tell you this morning?
He said we had a hot ride. So, yeah, I mean, we really do. And just proud of all my guys. But thanks for all the folks who have been rooting us on. I know there's a lot of folks that have been standing at the ropes and keep telling us every weekend we can get this done, and finally did. So, you know, it's just cool. And, you know, my family, I wish they was here, but we're going to celebrate tonight and have some fun and, you know, maybe drink a little beer with these guys.
Maybe just a little.
And some Mellow Yellow. That's right.
Good move there, Mr. Hagan. Let's take a look at the funny car points where there was some big-time movement today. Robert Height's lead isn't nearly as big as Tommy Johnson Jr. goes from 5th to 2nd, and Matt Hagan gets off of that number 10 spot up to the number 8 position. Breathing a little easier tonight.
Yeah, but other than that point lead by Robert Height, it's pretty close, and we do see a lot of lead changes in funny car because you have basically 12 race cars in that class that can win pretty much any weekend.
Guess what? We are 2/3 of the way through the regular season. Just 6 races left to secure a spot in the top 10. Well, the good news for Guido and Team Force, that race car did fire. The bad news, Antron's did as well. We're going to have a race. We've already touched on it already. There's so much history on the cusp right now. Brittany, though, the bottom line, she just would love to get that first top fuel win, get that out of the way, and just focus on driving this race car, trying to get into the countdown.
And the key word there, Dave, was focus, because obviously the troubles that they had coming up to the starting line, not getting a warm-up. Now, not getting a warm-up isn't as bad as it used to be in the old days, because we used to seat the clutch, we'd hit the throttle, hold against brake, rev it up. They don't do that anymore. That was always critical. So coming up there without the warm-up, as long as everything is installed properly, tune-up's right, should not be a problem.
That awesome moment when your crew gets down to the top end of the race course and they get to celebrate with you. The slug may have been coming right there. I'm not 100% sure. It's that guy.
John Forrest funny car wins. How about 231 top fuel wins? We're waiting for number 1, maybe right here.
Just 1,000 feet away from happening. Brittany, she hasn't been this close since, well, Phoenix earlier this year, where she met Antron Brown in the final. On that day, Antron got to strike first. What's going to happen here at Route 66? It's going to be a repeat. Antron Brown does it again. Goes 381.4. He has now won in Chicago for the 2nd time. The Don doubles up in his own backyard. And for Antron Brown, overall, his 45th career win. The man's rocking up Wally's.
And Mark Oswald getting the congratulations down here. Mark, 4 wins, 5 finals. What statement is this team making in the summer heat?
It's all about these Matco boys. They're just so good and so steady, even under pressure like today. We struggled through the early rounds, but we just got on it.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, Antron Brown just continues to rack up the big-time numbers. He now has 4 top fuel wins, Mike, in 2014.
He was my pick to win the championship. He's not letting me down. It's a pretty tough competitor right there. As you take a look at the top fuel points, Doug Coletta obviously still stays in that #1 spot. Antron right there. It's going to be a battle once you get the top 10 set and going into that countdown. It's just like Funny Car, a lot of good teams here.
And remember what happened to this man earlier in Atlanta?
All right, man.
Turned a car upside down, destroyed it.
I'm coming.
You talk about a team, though, that really gels around their driver. Antron Brown really is the hub of that team. With Brian Karate and Mark Oswald all working together in unison.
Antron Brown takes a knee for just a moment as he savors now the 45th Wally of his career in both motorcycles and top fuel. We see drivers go through this emotion. You've done it so many times in different classes. Explain to us and to an audience just what it feels like when you achieve this moment.
This is incredible. Yeah, man, this goes to my team owner, Don, man. It's an incredible milestone. 230 for DSR. This race team's incredible. Funny Cars are on point. Dragsters brought it home at the home track. That means it all right now, man. I tell you what, Brittany did a great job that time. I watched her lights all day. And I tell you what, she must have been sipping on some Mellow Yellow because she went on yellow that time. She got me by 1,000. But you know what? That's it, baby. That's it. Hagen, we've been talking about this for a long time. We finally did it, boy. I'm his shadow. I'm his younger brother. I got the muscles, too. Woo! But no, I'm joking. But, hey, it's great. Anson won yesterday, my son, at the Midwest Series. So it's been just a great, great weekend, man. And I miss my family, my wife, everybody, man. But for most, all the macro distributors here, there we go, baby. We're back. Atlanta set us back a little bit, Big Gary, but we're marching now. And this Macro Tools Toyota U.S. Army car, man, we just got to keep it going, man. We got to keep on pushing. Woo!
Antron Hulk Brown.
You know who else doubled this weekend? The Brown family. Remember, Anson won.
That's right.
Junior Dragster as well. Time to answer the trivia question. 2001 Mike Dunn driving the Yankees car set the top fuel speed record at 330.05 mile an hour, but wasn't the fastest driver that day. Who was Stat Guy?
The answer would be the king of speed, Kenny Bernstein at 330.88. He did not have the backup. That day, Mike Dunn was the king of records.
Go ahead, pat yourself on the back, brother. It's a great accomplishment.
I am, but I'm already sore from doing it all week and just getting through this live thing.
Sure was fun, though.
With Brittany Force and Brittany, a runner-up finish. Good job on the tree right there. Considering as Antron Brown comes over, considering everything your team went through here in this turnaround, how difficult a round was that?
Thank you. Honestly, that last round, I don't even know what happened. Everything just went by so fast. We didn't even have time for a warm-up. We pulled up. I was suiting up when we pulled up there, but so proud of this Castrol Edge team. We've had a consistent race car this entire weekend, and I'm so proud of them. Thank you to Todd Smith and Dean Antonelli and every single one of these guys right here. I love them, and we made it to a final, so I'm pumped about that.
Live races in Epping, New Hampshire, and Joliet, Illinois come to a close once again in dramatic fashion. Congratulations to all of today's winners: Hector Rana Jr., Vincent Nobile, Matt Hagen, and Antron Brown. The NHRA Meliello Drag Racing Series continues next week with the Summit Racing Equipment NHRA Nationals qualifying Saturday at 11, the final Sunday at 9 p.m. Both events on ESPN2. For Mike Dunn, Gary Gerald, John Kernan, Jamie Howe, the Stat Guy, Louis Bloom, and our entire ESPN2 crew, I'm Dave Reef. So long, everybody, from the Windy City.